everyone, and welcome to TWF Powerrr Might. I am Jonathan Coachman, here with Trini Kwan and with Taz. And today on Powerrr Might, we're going to see, we're going to, hold on here. Well, hold on here because I think we made a little, I think there is a little mistake that we may have made here. Well, I can tell you one thing. Trini Kwan says, if there was a mistake being made, there's nothing really can do to undo it. Well, Taz says, I know there's three folks out there in the TWF who think they run everything now, or want to run everything now. And that would be Bailey, Io Shirai, and Angelina Love. Yeah, I know we were missing someone. Well, you're right about that. Trini Kwan says they look like they want to run everything, but the truth is they can't run everything, and they're not going to be running anything around here. No, I don't think so. I truly don't think they're going to be running or leading anything around here. But sadly, it's all in their mind because they think they are. Trini Kwan said, well, Jonathan Coachman said, we saw what they did on NXT 2.0. We saw how they wanted to make themselves known, and here they are. So I hear today that the TWF women's team winnings is going to be on stake again. So the way I look at it is that should be us. And whoever they were going to choose, and whoever they were going to pick, well, sadly, that's going to let whoever they pick, sadly, that's going to be us. You see Io Shirai and Angelina Love here. Wow, we're going to run everything in the TWF sooner or later. So the way I look at it is the winning should just be given over to us now. And is that right? Ember Moon says, just to give the winnings over to you. I don't think so. At the end of the day, I don't think that's going to be happening, Oscar says. No, what's going to happen, Alexa Bliss said, is that we're going to end up beating you, and none of you are going to have any run or lead over anything. Is that so sure? You so know about that? Yeah, we so know about that. Well, we'll just see about that, won't we, Bailey says. Because the way I look at it, I have Io Shirai and Angelina Love, and they're going to be the ones that have become the TWF Women Team Fighters. Well, Asuka, Alexa Bliss, what do you say about that? Amber Moon says. We'll take you on. Well, we do know that the TWF Women Team winnings will be on the line. And when we said there was a mistake that was being made, The mistake was that we thought we were in. We don't know we put Corey Graves at. So that's why we got Taz here. Oh, so I was the mistake, huh? Well, this is for the TWF Women Team Winnings. First, we have the team of, we got Asuka and Alexa Bliss and Io Shirai and Angelina Love. Meaning now we're going to see who's going to win what here, Jonathan Coachman says. Well, I know we'll see him. I know we'll see him tomorrow. I know that. If we know where he's at. And Angelina Love just went down. Truth is, she should have already been out of the ring already. And now Io Shirai and Asuka are going at it now here. And I know some folks call her Io Sky now, Jonathan Coachman said, but what's the unlikeness? Well, she's Io Shirai, she's always going to be Io Shirai. Trini Kwan said, yeah. Oh, and a drop kick. Well, Taz says, I don't know the unlikeness between the two, but I guess one's a creep, I know that. And Io Shirai gets out of the way and took down Asuka. And now Io Shirai just brings in Angelina Love now. And that's going to get Asuka to bring in Alexa Bliss now. And Angelina Love thinks she's got everything under run and lead. Right now, Jonathan Coachman said, well, I'll tell you one thing, Taz said. I'm not going to take anything away from Alexa Bliss because she is a good woman wrestler, but I don't think she'll be as good as Angelina Love. Well, Angelina Love is now with Bayley along with Io Shirai, Jonathan Coachman said. Yeah, Trini Kwan said, I'd like to know how she got those two to behave the way she behaves. Jonathan Coachman said, I'd like to know, Trini Kwan said, but I have a belief they probably already did behave like that. Wow, Trini Kwan said, yeah, at the end of the day, I think that Bayley got Io Shirai and Angelina Love to her way of thinking and made them all think they could take over the TWF, but I don't think that's going to be happening. Why now? Twisted Bliss coming up, Jonathan Coachman says. And Io Shirai thinks she's going to beat Asuka, but Asuka's made seeing Io Shirai wouldn't get in the match here. It's going to be over here, or will it? One out. Because now, well, Alexa Bliss brings in Asuka now. And then that's going to Angelina Love just brings in Io Shirai now. But it's too late, Jonathan Coachman says. Yeah, Trini Kwan said Io Shirai got herself in the Asuka lock, and I don't really think very few folks can get out of that, Trini Kwan said. No, Taz says, I know Io Shirai, she can get out of it. She can get out of it. Well, that didn't happen. Here are your winners. And the new TWF Women Team Fighters, Alexa Bliss and Asuka. Alexa Bliss and Asuka are the new TWF Women Team Fighters. And it looks like at the end of the day that they're the new TWF Women Team Fighters taking over where Sasha Banks and Naomi Uso left off with the winnings. Jonathan Coachman said, well, a good thing. Well, and it looks like, and at the end of the day, Jonathan Coachman said it looks like the fought, and it looks. Fuck. I don't know right button that. Oh, he's gone. Yeah, well, Tan says, well, I'll tell you, at the end of the day, I think that if you think Bailey and Io Sarai and Angelina Love are going to yield, that's probably another thing coming. Well, Trini Kwan says, good thing to know we got TWF women team fighters that can be onlooked. Alright, Asuka, Alexa Bliss, I know you two were teaming up before all this happened in WWE, and I know that you weren't truly friends with Ember Moon up until Bailey's team, or whatever they're calling it, started their shit. Well, yeah, to be earnest, we weren't truly friends with Ember Moon at the beginning. I mean, yes, I knew Ember Moon, yes, but at the end of the day, we weren't really truly friends with her. Yes, me and Asuka were teaming up before all this stuff started, But I'm just here to tell you, I think Bailey and Io Sarai and Angelina Love and them thinking they're going to take over the TWF, well, that did not happen. Yeah, it's like this. I've had some matches with Alexa Bliss. I was teaming up with her, so it wasn't like we didn't know each other. And as you do know, I did wrestle Ember Moon at least once, 2 times when she was in WWE on NXT the first time. But then Bailey had to start up her shit with Angelina Love and Io Sarai and all that stuff. And they think that they were going to lord over the TWF or whatever their goal is. Well, it looks like it didn't work out. And Ember Moon, you got pulled into it by Bailey. Yes, it's true, Joey Styles. I got pulled into it. I didn't want to. I had my match. Everything was great. Well, I come out, talked about my match that I had with Becky Lynch, and then Bailey pulled her stunt. She brought her friends along and wanted to beat me up, but luckily these 2 other women over here weren't standing for it either. Well, anyway, good luck to you both being the new TWF Women Team Fighters, Asuka and Alexa Bliss. And that was my talk with Asuka and Alexa Bliss. Back to you, Jonathan Coachman. Well, thank you, Joey Styles, for talking with Asuka and Alexa Bliss and Ember Moon here today on Powerrr Might. But it looks like it is all the time we got here for Powerrr Might. I am Jonathan Coachman for Trini Kwan and for Taz. Corey Graves will be back next week. We hope you like Powerrr Might, and we'll see you tomorrow for Monday Night Raw, or Alone Day Night Raw.